let me just go make my bed because this is not okay. I can't be serious when I do anything. Thank you very much. Beautiful girl. Oh my gosh, they're watching me out the window. This is why I have anxiety, social anxiety, when people watching me record. I'm too much. This is too much. It's too much. There's raindrops on my ceiling right now. Because it's spring and there's snow everywhere and I think that it's leaking. You don't need to watch me make my bed. No one subscribed for that. So I'm just gonna make my bed and then come back and pretend like I was civilized and I planned all of this out. So yeah, because I've been recording for 8 minutes, so bye. Okay, I think we can do this now. So this, I think, will be my new background. I will definitely switch it up and use the tapestry, but I kind of like this right now, and I'm tired of editing and seeing the same purple background, and I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing the same purple background. My sister's jumping in the trampoline. This is a nightmare. What's up, YouTube? It's Shay. Welcome to or back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a hot minute since I posted why I wasn't posting, and ironically after that I didn't post because, let me be honest with you, I didn't have any ideas, and the ideas that I the ideas I had I thought were kind of stupid. I was also going through like a little, I don't know, like, YouTube, is it still cool? I don't know. I was just taking a break and I was taking some time to learn about myself. How cute. So that's why I haven't been posting. I'm going to be English. I'm gonna try to be more active and more, I don't know, interactive with you guys, and yeah. So today's video, after that long rant and long beginning to a video, I don't know why, I always just ramble. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways, today I'm doing 16 things that I learned at the age of 16, because if you didn't know already, I'm 16. I'm just gonna throw this out there. No, I do not have my license yet, so you don't have to ask. I definitely had all the time, the hours, so I could go and take my test. But then the papers that I needed from, like, in Florida, it's just basically saying, oh, you took the driver's ed and all the hours, blah, 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 blah. That didn't get faxed over, so I didn't, and here I am, 16 years old, no license. All of my friends that are younger than me are getting their licenses before me. My boyfriend got his license before me. Everyone's getting their license before me, and I'm just here like, hi guys, I can't drive anywhere and I don't have a car. I just have a permit. Hi. So I'm working on getting my license. I'm only 16 and I'm turning 17 in 5 months, I think. August 12th. By the time I get my license, I'm honestly probably gonna be 17 years old. So that's fun. So since I'm going to be 17 pretty soon, I decided that I would do this video. Let's get into the video because I just don't know how to stop talking. Okay, 16 things I learned at the age of 16. Number 1 is to appreciate the moment. Recently, I have been having a lot of fun, whether that be with family, friends, or just like anyone in general. And I'll go home and I'll be laying in bed before I go to sleep and I'll just be like, wow, that was a lot of fun. It went by so fast. Sometimes I have to remind myself when I'm having fun to just, you know, take a breath and sit there and be like, oh wow, you need to enjoy this moment in life. You know, life is really fast, it's short, and you need to enjoy the moment. Number 2 is to not worry about everything. I used to be a person who worried about everything, and not to say that I don't worry about anything anymore. I'm still very paranoid and I still have a lot of anxiety issues. I definitely still worry about a lot of stuff, but when it comes to things like worrying about smaller things or things that are irrelevant or don't affect me, that's where I was like, okay, not everything matters, you know, not everything is a big deal. For example, if someone says something to you at school and they're like, so-and-so said this about you, or they say something to you, it doesn't really matter, and it's something you should just shrug off. Even if it does, like, hurt your feelings and you get butthurt, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it, and eventually, I promise you, if you keep to this tactic, you'll literally stop caring about a lot of things. Number 3 is to love yourself before you can love anyone else. I've been in quite a few relationships in the past 16 years, and I've just realized that self-love is really, really, really important. You have to eventually learn to love yourself, or at least put up with yourself, or accept yourself for the way you are. And if you don't love yourself, loving someone else is going to be harder, because you'll always be putting into the relationship. You'll always, or whatever case, you're always putting out. And if you don't give to yourself, no matter how much they're giving to you, you'll just be in this hole, digging this hole that you'll never get out of. And I've been there. I've literally been there. A couple of years ago, didn't like myself, and I hated myself. I hated everything about myself. And that's something I want to say on YouTube. I want to be able to talk about that, because I know there's a lot of people out there who went through that, and I want to make sure that you guys know that it's okay. Most people go through that. I went through it. I woke up and I just wasn't a happy person, and that's okay. But the point is, you can get out of it just like I did. Yeah. Number 4 is you're more capable of things than you actually think you are. I have a lot of anxiety, and it's something I've struggled with ever since I was really, really little. It never used to be as bad as it is now, or was a few months ago, but I definitely, looking back, had anxiety, whether that be like, oh, I don't want to get up and go in front of the class because I'm afraid everyone's going to look at me, or just like small things. I've always had anxiety. So that anxiety put a block between a lot of things, and I always told myself, no, I can't do that. Oh, because of this. Oh, well, this. But honestly, I'm more capable of things than I thought I was. Lately, I've been pushing my limits, even when my anxiety is like, no, stop. I'm still able to, I still do it, and I end up doing it, and I'm like, wow, I did that, and then I feel proud. The point is, you are so capable of more than you think. I know it sounds so cliche, I probably sound like a therapist being like, oh, you can do it, just put your mind to it, but like, it's honestly so true. Number 5 is to not use one person as your only source of happiness. I have been guilty of this in the past, where I've, either, whether it be in a relationship or a friend or whatever, I would rely on them as a source of my only happiness to self-fulfill myself, but it didn't work, and it doesn't work. Now, I'm not saying that people can't be the majority of your happiness, or are not your happiness, or whatever. I'm just saying that one person cannot be the source, the complete 100% source of your happiness. You have to be able to love yourself or enjoy things in life other than one person, because people will not always be around, not because they're fake. There are fake people in this world, but when you think about it, you never know what happens to people. You never can guarantee tomorrow, so you shouldn't, as much as you want to and it feels natural to, you should not plant your happiness in someone else. I kind of just talked about this, but there's a difference between self-love and narcissism. Being narcissistic is when you think that you are better than everyone, or that you deserve better, or you are at a higher point, that you are just better. But self-love is being able to appreciate yourself and love yourself for who you are and who you're given, because you're only given one body and one mind and one heart on this earth, so you should learn to love it. And that is not wrong to have self-love. You should be able to love yourself, because God made you beautiful, and He made you the way He wanted you to be. You should love who you are, because He loves who you are. But being narcissistic, on the other hand, is definitely not okay. You are not better than anyone else. Everyone else is equal, but everyone should love themselves. Number 7 is don't let people's opinions consume you. I kind of touched on this earlier. When someone says something about you, or has an opinion about you, or assumes something about you, it doesn't matter, because if it's not who you are, you know that, and that's the only thing that honestly matters. It does hurt sometimes to think, oh, these people think of me this way. I know I'm not this way. But ultimately, it's your life, not theirs, and mostly that happens in high school, and when everyone graduates, no one's really going to care anymore, and you're just going to live life, and you're going to grow up and have a family and have, whatever you earn to have. If you let your other people's opinions consume you, you will literally be miserable for the rest of your life. You have to learn how to take it with a grain of salt. I've definitely had to learn my share of that. Number 8, life is short, so have fun. Just do it. Now, be responsible with that. I'm not saying to go and drink and do drugs and do all that crazy stuff. No, there's no way. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you should live up to the expectations that you want. You should go out and have fun and live life and do things you thought would have never done. Because life is so short, there is no reason that you should be so uptight and just never do anything you want to. Like I said, no way in shape or form am I saying to go out and do crazy things. Like, if it's too much for you, don't do it. But I'm saying have fun, do what you want, make sure you're happy because you only live this life once. Honestly, just do it, but be responsible and safe. Don't be stupid. Number 9 is kind of cliche, but it's really, really true. It's no matter how bad it is right now, it will get better. I've had experiences in my life with a lot of mental health problems and times where I probably wasn't okay, and I literally thought I was never going to get out of it, and I thought it was just, my life and these problems were just a cycle. They were just a circle, and they just never stopped. I somehow managed to get out of it and work my way out of it and change who I am for the better and, become a better person. No one wants to hear, oh, it's going to get better, but honestly, it will get better. It will. You just have to make a little effort too. Number 10 is to be blunt and don't beat around the bush. If you don't, you'll never ever get where you're trying to go. You'll never get what you're trying to say across. You stand up for yourself and say what you want to say. But again, be responsible, be safe, and don't be stupid. Number 11 is to not let people take advantage of you and surround yourself with people who make you feel happy and support you and want the best for you, and obviously that are safe. You don't want to be hanging around people that are not putting you in a good situation. Number 12 is everything really does happen for a reason, and some people are not meant to be in your life, and that's okay. I didn't realize that everything seriously does happen for a reason until I started seeing cause and effect. Either do something in my life or someone would come into my life and it would turn out bad, and then I'd be like, why? Why in the world did this have to happen in my life? Like, why? Why couldn't it just be good? Why did I have to get the rotten side of things? But then I would realize when things got better, I was like, well, this wouldn't have happened if this didn't happen. Or if I wouldn't have met this person, I wouldn't have learned these lessons. I would have never felt this way. I would have, there's just so many factors that things seriously happen for a reason, and you just have to start noticing. Number 13, you'll never get the answers if you don't ask the questions, which is so true. Just saying, if you stay quiet, nothing's really gonna happen. If you want something done, you do it. If you want to know something, ask. Because if you don't, you'll never ever get the answer. Even if you look it up, you're still asking a question. Number 14, you are who you are on this earth, so learn to love it. That's kind of like the whole self-love thing. You have to learn how to love yourself because it's the only person you're given, and even if you change it, it's not really you anymore. Number 15, do not become the person who hurt you. I've definitely been in situations where someone did not do me right, and I'd become bitter about it, and I would start doing the exact same things that the person who hurt me did to me, and it's not right, even with friends or past relationships or whatever. I would just not go about it the right way, I guess. Number 16, the last thing that I put on here is being unique is beautiful, it is amazing, it is okay. And I think it's pretty cool. If you are a normal person, I don't think we're really gonna be friends because I like unique people. I'm very unique. I'm very, very, very different. And that's okay. And if anyone has anything to say about that, they don't matter. They really seriously don't matter. I like to blabber too much and go into rants. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you took something out of this video or whatever the case is. I will see you guys hopefully next week. I hope. Okay, I can't promise anything, but yeah, I love you guys so much. On to the bloopers. Bye guys. Wait. Did you hear my stomach growl? Shay I feel like that's just okay. Karma just doesn't like me, bro. Dude, I'm too hyped for this. Too hyped, bro. Too hyped. Just too hyped. I want it to be like that. Please. Thank you. No! What the heck, bro? Stop playing, bro. No, that's worse. What the heck, bro? Please stay. Ugh. What the heck, bro? Alright, let me go make my bed. Lately, I've actually been really clean, and I keep my room decently clean, except right now there's like a little bit of stuff, but it's clean overall. I used to be the most messy teenager you've ever met, but now I went from being on a scale of messy, like 1 to 10, I used to be like a 10 messy, and now I'm only like a 7. Just kidding, I'm a 5. Ugh, stop, I was just making a joke. And so yeah, Rowan! Every time I record, you always gotta come in my room and, oh wait, you're not in my room. You always gotta come to my door. And meow, why is there water on my ceiling? This is spring. Oh no. It's raining in my room. Let me ask my boyfriend, he's smart. Like, why are we washed out? That's better. Let me just